so bibi nti na ma ba ma epi free dem dwane dwane yere me ko awaba ebia no deka tun so ka fo ba na chesu dwane nti we de maame nsem na wo ka no aye se de medika na me yesi me dwane ba ha voice
yes
adia MPP yanya fato ye ho so no da bia me ka se politics no enye Roman ni presbini ana ye kan basle ye nanan no asole o eye apele de obeya onyonko be tan na wafam eno ene ye friend politics kana menka twi na mentwi na me pa chew yemfan say voice udi oku school da bia na oto onyonko nchen no wafa po no atworo no atwa first class no atwa da bia ebeba na so du tim atworo na da bia no DC bi na odi onyenya na se nso wakwanya bro apono di ontubi because aden no kwa de otu ayenchi no okwa akobo ebikura na ne tie wo money na obetu apo ya na okọ na nim ne ebo na oje awo so akese companies e wontimi nyama dwuma kura na yafa no company biazo no afọ okọ ayema in service training ube hu ana wo ni made na wo ya research papa bi no na oti ekure biase ehwe ayiso obi enwambo suma no enti se onipa ne to apo na so okọ na nim de na sakwa ntutu bi ani enti ne yesi NDC for de omo ye katakata omo de se nyenye wa ban mu na se ye chi omo nkrofo de a ebe o man ni besei na me pacho Ghana ni nyina na yatim nye enuane om de nom de omo fa sa tag na to omo so ne de se ye de ne de emana ne de adwuma ye na esi enu ntini ya ma MPP de agi enkwa a yetimi baba mu no amamu yetimi bu NDC senkan DC timi bu oman no de bu mu 30% kura nka MPP en forget si e beba ko nwa so biem enei omu ekire omu youth ni se ani omu grassroots ni se ye ba be chi MPP fo gum that is the omu catch on to say MPP fo nya de kwa omu ye bibi a kire omu na omu apisi omu youth no but me madam maame say ye de ye ba ye de to be to say enkrofo kwaji double salary na se ya re on before court wa and the chaos baba chaos ben and voice MPP yes ani ye ba abemu a institutions kwensu yen I'm telling you institutions bien ni wo suru yen because ye de ye dada bi ba ya rebook no brofo akese ya lawyer for ye mpie ho se na brofo bi use integrity sa brofo no MPP for anto integrity na anto anchene ni amfa sa kubolo ensem ni bi amfa anto ye ho so a ebe de se be kakre bi wini aba ebe ye tini enti se nei untumi se bi court bi no wa charge no ana wa convince say wakowia eyi anasisi ba yoko wo di be 1 week ni yesu ye hunhun se eni omu nkoso no okine bi se nyame ya dum ni ye bedudi a eni e be ye de sensa me madam say ye de ye jimenadi na enya mena kro ya na NDC for to nasi ye de me madam ye ka kire mu say the next MPP government so mu me se me amebeti emnanti yoku a ye de nkonti mane koboko ni mnete kobu dem MPP penifo ni no mo babem no ayi honorable say chairman sabusu ona no ye dwanto ahene je wadi boni boni NDC fu eno na ma ye hu ye Ghana fo hi honorable say chairman sabusu no ye dwanto ahene wa medi impunity na ni hokọ so nko bi no ono no odu amani mu akọ no akọ pachew ewie na NDC fo na aka se mo ba ha na mo che no obi timi so anu abotons yeso no mo ebi okro mo kokoko mo sisi kan betu an kakran kan pachew aden say ye mu say MPP no eya sole a omumi nyan say ye ba na the Bible ba no abie MPP chapter 2 verse 4 ni akan asundwe nko a na ye ko na senya asole dia eni omumi enwu se de omo ye ne no kire metwa so aba ni yesu ye hu bi me Ghana for enya na nadu mugidie se na nadu de se bi sebita flachu ompen kwase asem na nadu bae no wo ye mre te se kontom ne jaka eno NDC for the firm ade ompe bia no mo ye adenti na de chese ye mne bia de ye me ye think yese ye de ye asora bofo ye poman ni me de manusi no ene ye NDC bae ene mo ye nyina no it is gearing towards grassroots consider oman ni nyina bae de ba yes ye de oman nti ye dwo oman hu yetimi ka se ye de ama MPP e ba mo oman Ghana
DM why catch for good man say me see the motor me born jene what
you mate me
Episode from Sanso and Mawaka be back into TV so This way need to say, and no face the winning walking to TV swan. Mess also business go on and wash out to other platform. Now I'm a comment say or comment section as a more if she say, will be good notification being a sum and simply be broken to TV. No, why first base no when you're 70 base in one near Coso, a woman kana, and name we are say Afanina. In some no, I will bring a war or ma canimo. Any equity a MPP for nippy any equity. In some need baby na and no odi a tuja. Na okasa wie no ena hyese kwakumenu inne ni kwakumenu dia betu twa se senka beye yi na ye president Maham onhye enkombi onhye emre bi se obi a obeso kamera isi ne so bedidi oman penufo atemuni ade no hyese sa nipa no bibi wo ho ma isi de yesa nipa no eye na nim kwakumenu de sansam we ebetu twa Ghana for bi mu amote oman na so munim ne oman ni si kwani ade no omo de reply ebre eye kwakumenu sanso ba bonten be reply enne kwakumenu ne esu oso enu no ho so koye osa video no enye nsamo de kwakumenu aka bebre no wieye no ene hyese komotwetwe bi so ekoso nsamo de etinse ye mpese be we so tantianjebe ni entie isamno ichemo ankasa sente kwakumenu hyese wenu no na eyo de chie fifa ama eyo kwakumenu reply bi I remember na nnuoma bi hyese waye etwemo emre bi okwotena nsem pi so nnuoma bi eyo kwakumenu no ankasa eyeye nsem bi ono ankasa keka he na ene kwakumenu si wenu no ho se obeye sa video no nsem de bebre aha kento TV.
Amen. Miss Snow. Say, I will answer, sir. Open to me on my parliament. I shall say, you get at the Ken Ofori-Atta and can't from so midnight. By a cat from some other day. Oh, when ye. I see a dear to money a pair. Hey. If you don't go be off for small being in at Obia to be moved. No, my mama lances.
So he thinks that by witch hunting Ken Ofori-Atta, John Mahama, His Excellency, will keep him in that office as special prosecutor. And that is the reason why same Kisi Jaben sits down in this country, said Inam Tamekulu has been found guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction, sentenced to a 10-year sentence, okay, to serve in the prison, and she is nowhere to be found in this world. We are told she's in the US, some people say she's in Germany. Kisi Jaben does not care about it. In this same country, Kisi Jaben is seated, the current governor of the Bank of Ghana, being prosecuted. The case was withdrawn from court when NDC came. He does not see anything wrong with it. Same Kisi Jaben is in this country when Collins Dauda and co. took almost 300 million US dollars, okay, that they were going to build 5,000 housing units. They ended up building just about 1,494 housing units. They did not even complete that one. There are no washroom, manholes where when you use the washroom and co, it will go to. He does not care about it. But he thinks that 58 million National Cathedral, which an international auditing firm has had to audit and come up with a report that every money has been utilized for which purpose it's supposed to be utilized. And sometimes when I don't want to get into the National Cathedral conversation, otherwise I will have given some explanations as to why the project is where it is right now. But Ken Ofori-Atta does not care about all this. But he says that a cancer patient must come back to Ghana, leave his surgery, and come and respond to him. There's only, aside the fact that he wants to protect his job, the second thing is because of the plan NDC has. What NDC has in stock for Ken Ofori-Atta. That is why they want him to come back to Ghana. They want Ken Ofori-Atta to be seen in handcuff. That is all they are looking for. That is all NDC is looking for. They want to see Ken Ofori-Atta with his hands behind his back in handcuff, displayed from airport. That is all they want to do. So if you see Mustafa Gbande, who is the Deputy Operations Director at the Presidency, today on his Facebook, he posted that today is the day Ken Ofori-Atta will be coming back to the country. As for today, they are not going to do Rambo style. They are going to do something style. And all those things. That's all they are waiting for. The way they have been able to, what will I say, display the little power they have with Chema to me is nothing to what they have planned down for Ken Ofori-Atta. That's all. That is why Kisija Ben doesn't want to travel to US to go and question him, doesn't want Zoom meeting, nothing in this technological world, nothing. So he declares him wanted again. What is your view? I leave it to you to say, so you can send your requests. We are going to speak about Ken Ofori-Atta and Kisija Ben. Dr. Sofo has unmuted himself. You're not the first person, boss. Well, let me hear you, since you have unmuted yourself. Okay. 4 minutes.
I just want to make a quick.
4 minutes. Let's go.
Okay. No all problem. Right. Thank you very much. First of all, there seems to be some kind of agenda towards the NPP as a political party by this person. His demeanor, his body language, his everything, his pronouncement. I heard him even making comparison between Ofori-Atta that even the president and the ex-president then had to answer to him, much less a finance minister.
A finance minister, yeah.
So to him, Ofori-Atta now has a position lesser than what the ex-president had. But do we have any record of the ex-president then as he was being invited to Iwoko?
The truth of the matter is that, that's the OSP. That's the OSP office. The truth of the matter was that John Mahama only wrote a letter to him, a letter of response. He never went in person.
Yes, and he even went as far as traveling outside to do his investigation, only to pronounce him as innocent.
Yeah.
But Adia Bakwa offense said was here can say, look, we are in a technology world. And they say I have been to a tribunal sitting at my home applying for a warrant in the court in the UK. I did not have to make a presence in court in person. We are in a technology world. Before COVID, we were going face to face to ask for this, to apply for this. But since COVID, you can be anywhere and be in court. And be in court. Since COVID, one of the good things that COVID has brought to us, as those people who work in that area, said you don't even need to be physically present in court in order to have your case heard in court. So what this person wants to see about Ken Ofori-Atta is that he wants to see him as a fugitive, as he has labeled him, and he wants to bring him down. He wants to see him in tears. He wants to demean him and to reduce him to whatever level that he
public ridicule.
But all these things, where is it going to end this man? In fact, when you listen to this man, you can see that he's got some kind of wicked vendetta against this man. Some kind of wickedness that
it's because of the car. Because of the car that was rejected.
Our lives. It's the I know they may know for the first time I would disagree. Oh, not the first time. This is the second time. I would disagree with you. Ken Ofori-Atta, as he then was not finance minister, no, he needed to be changed. In fact, he should have been the smoothest offender, but he didn't want to go. So at that time, even though I wasn't in Ghana to protest, I would have protested if I were in Ghana then.
I won't argue it with you.
Because at that time we needed that reprieve. We needed him gone. We needed him gone then. But that is also to say that even a NDC, they all come in support, irrespective of the fact say they have their own differences, internal differences. But yeah, no, I say no, because of Yankasa power now, yeah, premier, you know. Ama obia cannot to now me assure say there is something going on in MPP. I'm say we are not able to say, but ya can call for no atum because of your majeje ni sika o majeje, because omo bi o ma no pe e be ka say hey me na me ufie o you can na wu kan no kra me na to ma o eya o ye ka una ya kan call for no atum ya hunhuna nkofo must say nkofo going to me out to crowd to come and defend their own openly. What is happening to our dear MPP? Is this the MPP that fans say JB that Rocha and Cole left for us? No, this is not MPP. Now I come to think of it, sir. A threat here, Okajan say, and there was some man as a fugitive fans was nama Interpol so me. This man, he is not afraid of accountability. Ken Ofori-Atta is not afraid of accountability. Look, this man can